Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I'll start this off by saying that I have been with my husband for 3 years, married for 1. His mum has a habit of keeping me out of most of their functions with the excuse of, you work too much. Not true, because sometimes I do make myself available, but yet find myself excluded. Last week, his mum invited us for dinner at the restaurant after she completed her recovery. I let her and everyone know that I'd be there at 8 p.m. My husband obviously knew I was coming. Thing is, when I arrived to the restaurant, I saw that the table was full. All the chairs had been taken, and I just stood there with a complete puzzlement while my husband and his mum just stared at me. His mum then told me there was no place left for me and that I could either have my husband get up and take his seat or go home. The husband and the mum, despicable. Ew, what a husband. Ew, what a mother-in-law. Ew, 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 ew. Wow, how can they not even include her? The husband didn't even save a seat for her. Oh my god, I'll be so betrayed. Like, I don't care about anything else. How could you not save me a seat? How could you not save your wife a seat? You know, if my friend tells me to save her a seat, I will save her that seat. I'll put my leg there, my bag there, my arm there, my head there. You ain't sitting here because my friend told me to save the seat, okay? But this is the husband. Surely he's gonna save her a seat. Nope. He doesn't save her a seat, but he just stares at her and he's like, I was so upset, but instead of going home, I just went and took an entire table for me. My husband and his mum watched with their eyes popping out of their heads like they saw something so shocking. Not gonna lie, I did get weird looks from the guests, but so did my husband and his mum. It was awkward in all honesty. I hate the husband, dude. I hate the husband more than I hate the mum, honestly. Like, the husband is just allowing his mum to walk all over her. You know, if you're gonna get married, your wife is gonna be number 1, okay? If you're not gonna put your wife first, then don't get married. It's that simple. If you're gonna put your mum first, stay home with your mum forever. You know what I mean? If you want a family and you want a wife, you gotta choose her first, and you gotta choose your kids first. Okay, like, obviously you can love both, but if your mum is gonna tell you to ditch your wife or be, you know, mean to your wife, you can't listen to your mum. You gotta stand up for her. You can love them both, but you gotta stand up for your wife, dude. I had my dinner, dessert, then went home. I saw my husband and his mum staring grudgingly while I was making my way out. He got home an hour later and yelled, saying I embarrassed his mum in front of her guests. I yelled, asking what I was supposed to do after I got denied a seat, and he told me that it wasn't his or his mum's fault. The guests arrived before me and took all the available chairs. I told him he could have saved me a chair. He said that I could have just left instead, and reminded me that I was a guest and that I shouldn't expect this level of entitlement to be accepted. He then went on about how I ruined the entire dinner for him and his mum with what I did, and has been pouting about it for days now. I would have left him. Okay. How dare he say that to her? How dare he? He literally just said, you could have left then. If you didn't have a seat, then just leave. Why would you embarrass me and my mum? You just leave then. What kind of behavior is that? You don't treat your wife that way. I don't get it. I really don't. Was my expectation really that entitled? I mean, as his wife, he should have saved me a seat. But clearly, I'm missing something here. Of course she's not. It's just common sense that she would feel hurt by this. And, you know, obviously, if you're there at the restaurant, you might as well just eat there too, right? Why are you gonna leave? Huh? Oh my god, the husband coulda went and sat with her instead and ate dinner with her like it was like their own date. Do you know what I mean? He could have done that, but nope, he's gonna leave her all alone and tell her off when she decides to eat dinner alone. Okay. And he's gonna feel like she embarrassed him. She's only been married to him for a year and this is how he's treating her. Yeah, personally, I won't be able to do with that. Like, no thank you, I'm out. If I knew he's always taking his mum's side and his mum is always going to be like mean and just not accepting of me, then I would have just not been in that family. Like, I would have never gotten married to him. Like, why would I? Why would I try to ruin my life when I could just be happy single? You know what I mean? Unless he's gonna make me happy, unless he's gonna put me first, then I'm just gonna stay single. Ridiculous. How dare he get married with that attitude? How dare he marry her and treat her so bad when she can be treated so much better by someone else? You know what I mean? Yes. Alright, moving on. My fiance and I have started living together 6 months ago. I own a house and he moved in with me. I run online business from home, which allows me to live rather comfortably. A month after moving in, he quit his job saying how much he hated it and that he's going to try and do Twitch streaming for a living. I'm all for following your passion, so I was supportive, although surprised at the turn of events. I am in financial position to support us both, but it felt off. Yeah, that's not good. You can't just quit your job and have no backup. You can do what you want to do and have a passion for it, for sure. But always have backup. You know, you can stream, do whatever you want. Start YouTube, do whatever you want, right? But you also gotta have backup. Anyway, nothing happened with his Twitch channel. Sure, he's gaming all day but hasn't bothered to even try and create an account. He just games for pleasure. It's been 7 months. I've had conversations with him suggesting he finds work, but he keeps telling me that I'm unsupportive and he needs time. Oh, wait, he wants to stream on Twitch for a living, but he hasn't even created an account and it's been 7 months, but instead he's just playing games? Why isn't he streaming the games on his Twitch account? I'm so confused. So he hasn't even started streaming. He's just playing games? Now that's a bigger problem. He wanted us to buy a bigger house together, but I said that I'm fine with my current one and that since he doesn't have a job, I don't want to get mortgage and be left with paying everything. And he told me that if I found a real job, maybe I wouldn't have financial problems. The audacity. He's the one that's unemployed and he's gonna tell her to find a real job. Yo, that's messed up. I would have kicked him out of the house, honestly. Like, you're living off of me right now, you little leech. This is my home. Get out. Get out. We had a massive argument that night. Now he's been hinting at needing new gaming laptop, which costs a few grand, and I've been ignoring it, so he asked outright for me to buy it for his birthday. I told him no, that my fake job doesn't cover new laptops, and he got really pissed at me, telling me I'm selfish and ruining his career. Granted, I can afford to buy it, but he really hurt me saying my business is not a real job despite me working my butt off. Am I wrong for not buying him a new laptop? No, of course not. This guy is her fiance. Yo, he's not gonna be no fiance. He hasn't even started his career yet. How is he gonna be like she's ruining his career when he hasn't even tried to start it? When he's the one who quit his real job. If your real job was that good, then why didn't you stay, you idiot? He's really gonna make her feel bad when she's the one making all the money and supporting him for 7 months. You don't do that to your partner, man. If they're going to be supporting you, you have to be the nicest person ever, okay? If I was like unemployed and not making any money at all and my like partner was like supporting me through everything, I'm gonna do anything that they want, okay? Honestly, like, I'm gonna be like the most grateful person on earth, okay? You should be grateful you have a place to live in. You should be grateful you're not homeless. Alright, next story. I'll just get straight to it. I'm a college student and this is my last semester until medical school. I've never been able to get a loan. I've worked 5.5 years to get this degree because I have to pay out of pocket, so it takes way longer. I've worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time and barely had a social life. For this upcoming semester, I reached my goal for tuition, so I quit one of my jobs so I could relax a bit. I was a server/bartender at 2 bars and an office job, so I always have cash hidden in my apartment, in my closet, in box, and before the semester starts a week or 2 before, I deposit it so I can pay my tuition. My boyfriend sometimes stays over while I'm there or when I'm not. Since I've been saving for this semester, he's the only one who's been over. I've never told him about the box, but he knows I have to pay for school. Well, yesterday night, I get home to put the money in the box because I was going to deposit it today and it's all gone. I freaked out and tore my apartment up, thinking I put it somewhere else, knowing I didn't. I called my boyfriend like crazy, no answer. I didn't sleep last night. I was panicking. Then he finally calls me back. I'm yelling at him about my money and he's acting all confused and like I'm crazy. He comes over. I'm still pissed off. After a while, he finally admits he took it so he can borrow and he'll pay me back. Where is he going to get $14,000 from in 2 weeks? I went into a rage and called the police and reported a theft because that's what he did. Well, it's been hours now. I guess he got his phone call because his family has been blowing my phone up and his mother has said some really hurtful and racist things to me. They've been harassing me for the past 6 hours now and it's stressing me out even more. And I hate that I'm feeling bad for him, but he stole my money that I've been saving for months. His brother did call and he was respectful and said they would help him pay it back and I should just go to the police station with him and tell them I want to drop the charges. But I really don't believe them. I could do that and never get my money back still. I don't know what to do and I hate that I'm contemplating doing this. I'm just really pissed off and have been crying all day. She's not wrong for doing that. Why would she be? Her boyfriend stole her money? Go to jail. She worked so freaking hard for that money and he's gonna steal it. And then his family is gonna blow up on her when their son stole $14,000. That's why your son is a thief. That's why, because you can't parent well. Every single time your son does something wrong, you're going to be like, no, he's right. Why would you say that about him? That's why your son is turning out to be like that. Jeez. Oh, I'm just talking to the parents. Why should she drop the charges when he hasn't paid anything back yet? Just because you're a boyfriend doesn't mean anything. Honestly, he has to learn his lesson. If this is going to happen, right? He stole $14,000 and she's just going to drop the charges. Obviously, next time he's going to do the same thing and he's going to be like, well, that was easy. I stole $14,000, but nothing happened to me. Yeah. That's why some people, they need to learn the consequences. You can't let them go easily, okay? This boyfriend is pathetic. Makes me so mad. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.